Hello and welcome to our channel Nuturemite, where we provide informative videos regarding health and lifestyle. Please like, share and subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon for important notification and videos.
40 top self-care tips for being stuck at home during the coronavirus pandemic. Whether you are quarantining, self-isolating, or simply following orders to shelter in place to help stop the spread of the novel coronavirus that causes COVID-19. The reality is, social distancing poses a unique set of challenges for all of us. Now, more than ever, practicing self care is essential when it comes to taking care of our emotional health and well being, says Christine Carter, PhD, a sociologist and senior fellow at the Greater Good Science Center at the University of California in Berkeley. Self-care is not selfish, says Dr. Carter. This is a time of incredible anxiety and stress. Focusing on what makes us feel nourished, on what gives us meaning, is part of easing those feelings and giving us a more solid foundation. Self-care can include moderate practices that you find both enjoyable and that in some way promote your physical, emotional, spiritual, or mental health. According to the definition from the World Health Organization, self-care is the behaviors you do to take care of your own health and can include hygiene, nutrition, leisure, activities, sports, exercise, seeking professional healthcare services when needed, and much more. And in the midst of a global pandemic, the need to care for our own health, all aspects of it, is of the utmost importance because, let's face it, navigating this new normal is not easy. Whether it is struggling to get your kids to partake in online learning, productively working from home all day long, sharing tight quarters with housemates for much longer hours than you are used to, or being cut off, physically at least, from loved ones we feel you. So, how can you balance your day and also empower the ones you love or share a common space with to do the same? Fear not, we have you covered. We have rounded up this list of self-care tips meant to inspire your health and wellness anytime, while enabling you to feel less stressed and more resilient in anxiety-ridden days like these. First, prioritize sleep. Your mood and immune system are counting on it. When it comes to taking care of your health and well-being, sleep is pretty much always part of the answer. Getting enough good quality sleep keeps your immune system running at its best to fight off infections like the one caused by the new coronavirus. Indeed, there are parts of the body's immune response that happen only during sleep. Scientists know sleep is also one of the top ways we can help keep stress in check, as sleep deprivation can make us more sensitive to the effects of stress, ramping up our reaction or overreaction. Finally, the brain needs sleep to function. Without it, you will be less patient and focused, make poor decisions, and be more moody, irritable, and emotional. Second, work it out. Spending a lot more time at home does not mean you get to a couch potato. Staying active not only keeps your body healthy physically, it also helps up your mood and well-being. Exercise releases endorphins, hormones that make you feel good, sharpen focus, and aid sleep. Staying physically active also lessens the risk of mood disorder, boosts energy, and improves mood overall. Talk about a one-two punch against the mid-afternoon slump. Third, downward dog like you mean it. Are you a yogi or have you considered starting a yoga practice? Now is the time. Yoga offers a laundry list of health benefits from busting stress to stretching out inactive muscles to building strength to providing a burst of physical activity. Why might yoga be an especially useful tool to add to your coping arsenal right now? It links movement with breathe because both these factors can affect our body's stress reaction. Yoga can be a silver bullet in tough times. Fourth, avoid mindless snacking. Eat intuitively instead. Are you now spending your days within eyeshot or arm's reach of your snack drawer? Rather than self-imposed strict rules on what foods are off limits, try intuitive eating. It is not a diet so much as a way of eating that's all about giving your body what it needs when it needs it. Intuitive eating does not restrict any specific foods or have you counting calories. It is a practice in which you listen to your body and pay attention to what you need in the moment. Is it time for a meal or a snack? You eat when you feel hungry and you stop eating when you are full. For inspiration, look no further than Instagram. Fifth, enjoy the healing power of baking. Self-care comes with the idea of nourishing yourself on energy level, and doing something creative can promote that feeling of well-being, says the productivity expert Tonya Dalton of Asheville, North Carolina, author of The Joy of Missing Out, Live More by Doing Less. That can include baking because for many people, that act of creating something delicious feels like pressing a reset button. Plus, she adds, it is an easy project for including other family members like a spouse or kids that can give you a sweet burst of social time that ends with a delicious result. Sixth, reach for high protein snacks when you need an energy boost. What should you be nursing on when you feel hungry? Keep high protein bites on hand to help you get to the end of your to-do list for the day. You have heard it before. Protein helps you feel full longer and avoid the energy crash you might experience after the high of a carb-heavy snack subsides. Think hard: boiled eggs, nuts, Greek yogurt, and nut butters and veggies. Bonus: you are literally feed from your fridge, so there is no need to pack snacks ahead of time or carry them around for the day. 7th, keep stress-busting foods on hand. Yes, you heard that correctly. Certainly, foods can actually have a stress-lowering effect. Warm foods like soup or tea are soothing, and the omega-3s in fatty fish may improve mood. Avocados are packed with vitamin C and vitamin B6, which are known to help reduce stress. Dark chocolate is antioxidant rich, which is great for thwarting stress. Other foods that can help include whole grain carbohydrates, bananas, oranges, water, and leafy greens. 8th, leave stress-inducing foods in not so convenient places. Though you may be inclined to indulge in treats or your favorite cocktails, know that this may be counterproductive. Foods that exacerbate or mess with stress in a less than savory way include caffeine, alcohol, and refined sugar. You don't have to cut them out completely, but do limit your intake and enjoy them in moderation. 9th, whip up a mocktail with health-boosting ingredients. Give your liver a break and try mixing a healthy cocktail. Steer clear of the sugary juices and syrup and opt for healthier choices like hibiscus tea, kombucha, sparkling water, and fresh fruits. You can also combine fun flavors like grapefruit and mint or green tea and oranges. 10th, go punk like Lady Gaga. Practice kindness and gratitude. Lady Gaga says she practices being kind to others and being grateful for what's going right in her life. Clinical studies have found that people who regularly practice gratitude journaling, writing down what you're grateful for, report better well-being, physical health, and increased optimism about the future. Practicing kindness is something easier said than done, particularly when we are in tight quarters and tension is high. but remember that everyone is going through a tough time right now. 11th, practice positive self-talk. A major aspect of self-care is the self part, and that includes how you view yourself and, importantly, the language you use when talking to yourself, says Jen Sincero, a Santa Fe, New Mexico-based life coach and the author of You Are a Badass: How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. Appreciate the small tasks you do during the day and remember to tell yourself good job, whether it's a work task, making time for exercise, or keeping your patience when disciplining your child. Celebrate your daily successes with positive self-talk. It might feel weird at first, but your brain will soak up that self-care goodness, and research suggests it can help begin to turn your thoughts and feelings in a happier direction. 12th, make one of your pens a magic ones. Choose a pen at random and designate that is your magic pen that you use only for writing positive things. Yes, we acknowledge that this one sounds hokey and no one's done a clinical trial yet to back it up. But this method can help some people change their mindset in a positive way, and it is worth giving it a try in case it works for you, says Sincero. We create powerful connection with objects. Just think of your favorite toy as a kid or a memento from a special trip, and we can tap into this positive connection whenever we want just by assigning a significant attribute to that object and using it in that way. Try out your new magic pen by writing a love note to yourself first. 13th, take a few minutes to practice diaphragm breathing. Calm and measured breathing can help immediate effects on your mental and physical state, whether the tension comes from the relentless news cycle or your ever-present housemate. Do your breathing practice regularly to start or end your day in a positive way, or try it in a moment when you need a little more zen. Need guidance? Certain meditation apps such as Calm have free web-based resources that will help you along. 12th, try alternate nostril breathing. Deep breathing is very useful for slowing down the nervous system, says Henry Emmons, MD, a psychiatrist in Minneapolis and the author of The Chemistry of Calm. If anxious thoughts keep pinging around, try this alternate strategy he suggests. First, exhale completely, then inhale deeply. On your next exhale, gently place an index finger against your right nostril to close it off. Inhale using just your left nostril. Then move your index finger to the left nostril to close that one off and exhale through only the open right nostril. Continue alternating sides and repeat for 15 rounds. 15th, give yourself a meditation break. You don't need any special equipment or space for this one. You can do it anytime, anywhere. Simply put, meditation is thinking deeply or focusing your mind for a set period of time. The benefit? Meditation can help reduce stress, ease symptoms of depression and anxiety, and regulate negative thinking. If you are looking for another tool to add to your arsenal to combat stress, consider it. Just as with deep breathing, you will be happy to know there is no shortage of meditation apps available. 16th, try chilling out with music. Turn off the TV with the talking head in favor of some mood-boosting tunes. Music therapy employs music to help people cope with physical or emotional needs, according to a definition from the University of Minnesota. And it is actually been found to lessen symptoms in people with mood problems such as anxiety and depression and lift self-esteem. And you probably don't need a clinical study to tell you that blasting your favorite jam will put a smile on your face. 17th, stand up and stretch. Although embarking on a full-on workout is helpful for taking care of yourself, sometimes all you need is just to change your body position for about 15 to 30 seconds to give yourself a restart. Emma says, when you make a conscious and physical shift like standing up and stretching, your mind recognizes the change and responds in a beneficial way. Consider it a mini break for mind and body alike. Try standing up and stretching your arms high overhead, bending over to touch your toes, or sitting on the floor in a cross-legged position for a hip opening stretch. 18th. Call a friend or family member. Social connection can do wonders for your mental well-being. There is ample research connecting social interaction with mental and physical well-being and even longer life. A study published in September 2017 in APA Synat, the Journal of the American Psychologists Association, noted that high-quality, close relationship and feeling of social connection are so associated with a range of benefit that it should be considered a public health priority. Make it a priority for yourself and perhaps even create a schedule for catching up on the regular. 19th. Use social media mindfully. Social media and other virtual tools allows you to connect with friends and family even when you are apart. But they can also have unintended consequences if and when using them becomes excessive or consuming. How can you make sure you are using them wisely? The more personal your social media interaction, the better. Experts says use it intentionally. Be selective about who you follow and what tools you are using, and take time to disconnect. If you are feeling isolated, make a point to call a friend or family member once in a while rather than shoot out another text or Facebook comment. 20. Avoid non-stop news consumption. It is important to stay informed and alert to critical updates in your area, especially those that affect your health. But no one needs to listen to the same alerts and see the same headlines repeatedly, especially during times when the news can be upsetting. Experts recommend limiting news consumption to 2 to 3 sources a day to help cope with the anxiety it may bring, and checking in at regular times, not continuously throughout the day for updates. Consider making one of your sources a local news source, and if you can, avoid checking the headlines just before bed. 21. Reap the health benefits of laughter by watching funny YouTube videos. When it comes to stress relief, laughter may seem like a whimsical fix, but in reality, it works. According to Mayo Clinic, short term, you are enhancing your intake of oxygen-rich air, which helps your heart, lungs, and muscle. Plus, you are releasing feel-good hormones like endorphins, which can ease tension and add to an overall sense of well-being. Research has even linked humor and laughter to improved immune function, since it can produce antibodies and active the body's productive T cells. 22. Treat yourself by buying a new outfit online. When you are working from home, exercising from home, eating at home, socializing at home, since a theme, it is easy to get into a PJs or the kind of rut Carter notes. It seems superficial, but how we dress does impact our self-esteem. She says, just because you are not heading out does not mean you can spiff up a bit. Try buying a new outfit that's comfy enough for the couch but makes you feel good too. 23rd. Recall a de-stress success. Remember, mindset really is everything. Dwelling on stress or drilling how long you might have to put up with it can actually make the stress worse. It is very common, says Michelle Carlin of New York City, the author of Broadcasting Happiness, The Science of Igniting and Sustaining Positive Change. You have handled tough situations before, and recalling them can not only lower your stress level but also make you feel more resilient and upbeat overall, she says. Jillian suggests writing down a list of wins that have arisen from stressful situations you have conquered, from making a huge presentation to making a big move to overcoming an injury, as a quick reminder that you have the skills you need. 24th. Figure out what works best for you when it comes to hacking stress. Everyone deals with stress in different ways, and the stress buster that works for you may not work for your best friend. Take an online stress test to help you better understand your stress personality and some of the best ways to cope with the challenges you face. 25th. Get your finances in order for more peace of mind. Financial wellness isn't just about how much you have socked away in saving or retirement. It is about how secure you feel when it comes to your finances. That involves the perception that you have enough money to do what you want, so you don't have to worry about falling short. According to a survey by PwC, financial matters are the top source of stress for many people. So stressful, in fact, that it was worse than all other stressors combined. Getting control can help. Start with a free personal finance app that can boost your budget skill, such as Mint or Pocket Card. 26th. Train your brain to be more resilient. Being resilient means navigating life's ups and downs with stress and conviction. Take some online assessment tests to learn what skills you can work out to become more resilient. 27th. Learn from the best. Pick up these resilience boosting books. You learn by example, and the example in these books about resilience are some of the most inspiring ones out there. The list includes straightforward self-help options like freedom from anxious thoughts and feelings, and memoir-style stories like Unbroken, the story of the World War II prisoners of war, Louis Zamperini. Pick one that resonates with you and put your extra downtime to productive use. 28. Check out these editors' top movie picks with a resilience theme. Not in the mood for reading? Immerse yourself in these inspiring TV shows and movies about strength in harrowing circumstances. The stories about how others have faced adversity and persevered in spite of it are ones we can all learn from. 29th. Declutter a pesky part of your home. Can tidying up really change your mood? According to Mayo Clinic, clutter can lead to more stress and anxiety, and that when people describe their spaces as deorganized or disorganized, they are more likely to have higher level of cortisol, the hormone related to the stress response. It can make you feel more distracted and may even affect your sleep. Take 15 minutes a day to tackle the messiest part of your home, even if it is just a junk drawer that is always full. 30. Get your creativity on with coloring books and other art therapy. Coloring and other creative and artistic endeavor like drawing, painting, or knitting can be relaxing for a lot of people. For some people, it is a chance to tune out other distractions and focus on one thing at a time. For others, it is an outlet to express emotion. Don't underestimate the power of art to ease your mind and bring you joy. 31. Listen to an uplifting podcast. There is plenty of difficult and challenging news in the world today, and it can be tough to take a break from it, but it is worth making the effort. One good way: listen to a podcast that not only gives you good advice on self-care but also makes you feel lighter and brighter. 32. Donate to a cause you believe in. Feeling generous, it is not just the recipient who will thank you. Your brain will appreciate it too. A study published in October 2018 in Psychosomatic Medicine found that all types of generosity have feel-good effect. But when the cause is especially meaningful to you and you know the recipient personally, it has an additional effect on decreasing stress and anxiety. Other research has found that spending money on others rather than yourself can have a significant impact on your happiness level. 33. Skip the kitchen, order your favorite takeout dish instead. Much like donating to a cause that feels personal to you will give you a greater sense of meaning. So, will supporting a local restaurant that is part of your community, plus you get tasty food without the effort. Win-win? 34th. Start or maintain your home garden. Whether you have a magnificent and expensive yard or you are nestled into an urban jungle, you can tailor a home garden to your needs. Multiple studies have shown that gardening has mental health benefits. According to a 2017 review published in the journal Preventive Medicine Reports, tending plants, indoors or outdoors, brings a level of engagement to the task. And that adds to the benefits we see with interacting with nature, says Viren Swami, PhD, a researcher and professor of social psychology at Anglia Ruskin University in Cambridge, England. 35. Try virtual therapy and stress management tool. Online therapy tools and virtual therapy apps are relatively new, but there are mounting evidence that they deliver measurable benefits to those who use them, particularly with short-term stress management. According to a review published in 2018 in the journal Expert Review of Neurotherapeutics, several online therapy tools and mental wellness apps can help you learn coping stress and skills management. Choose one that fits your need. 36. Try aromatherapy. Certain scents can have a calming effect. According to a review published in January 2017 in Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine, in that analysis which looked at studies that had evaluated the effect of aromatherapy on depressive symptoms, aromatherapy was shown to offer relief in a wide variety of participants, and the use of essential oil for massage was the most beneficial. Consider scents like lavender, jasmine, lemon balm, celery sage, and bergamot. 37. Show self-love by giving yourself a mani-pedi at home. Taking care of your body in a way that feels like a luxurious break can boost feelings of well-being. Dalton says, are your nails in need of little TLC? There is orals of DIY tutorials and tips for a homemade mani-pedi. 38. Give yourself a DIY facial. Why limit your home spa experience to a DIY mani-pedi when you might have all the ingredients for a facial in your pantry? Face masks can be really beneficial for your skin because they are occlusive, meaning they seal in their ingredients against your skin until you wash off the mask, giving those ingredients time to absorb. 39th. Take a long, relaxing bath. Why is a warm bath so incredibly relaxing? Research suggests one reason may be that it reduces inflammation. According to a study in the December 2018 Journal of Applied Psychology, just one hot bath can calm your stress response. Another reason is that you are simply allowing yourself to take a break. Carter says, you are taking time away from your to-do list and things you think you should be doing. She says, when that happens, you are automatically feel like you are dropping into self-care mode. 40. Show your animals some TLC. Feeling tense? Playing with your pet or just spending some extra time taking care of him or her shows your care and may help ease your anxiety too. There is evidence that taking time playing with dogs may help reduce stress, increase energy and happiness, and can even boost how socially supported people feel. A winning combination for days when you need to be productive and focused while hunkering down at home. The bottom line, make time for your animal friends. It is time well spent. So thank you guys. If you found this video useful, hit like, share and subscribe to our channel Nuturemite. And don't forget to hit the bell icon.
Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell icon for important notifications and videos.